Hey baby, and welcome to New Orleans Cooking with the Fields family. Recipes from our kitchen to yours. Today's recipe is beef and broccoli. Keep watching. We're going to start with our ingredients for our beef and broccoli. Black pepper, minced garlic. The yellow container is cornstarch, oyster sauce, frozen broccoli florets, and frozen beef steak. And then last but not least, some soy sauce. We did not have a full bottle, so I found some packs, and hey, it'll work. So now we're going to start off with creating our sauce for the beef and broccoli. So we're going to start off with making our sauce for our beef and broccoli. We're going to go ahead and use 2 packs of our soy sauce. That's about, I can say this is about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch so the sauce can thicken. We're going to add a little bit of black pepper to top this off. And then we're going to go ahead and mix this up really well. And this will be the sauce for our beef and broccoli. Okay, mix that cornstarch fast because it sticks to the bottom of the bowl. Okay, so that is our sauce for our beef and broccoli. Of course, if you want more sauce, just double up the measurements and you'll be satisfied with how much sauce you will make for your beef and broccoli. Alright, I have a little bit of vegetable oil in a pot, and when I say a little, I mean a very little. Well, this is actually a skillet. And now we're going to go ahead and add our beef steak. We're going to go ahead and let this steak steam itself out with the lid off, so we can add our broccoli soon. And like I said, we're going to do it with the lid off because I feel like when we put the lid on, it gets too mushy. And we're just going to keep on mixing this steak until I see that they are all defrosted. So our steak looks great. It's nice and juicy, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out and place this in a bowl. You can keep the little leftovers from the steak in there, and now we're going to add our frozen broccoli. And I'm just going to let the broccoli steam. I'm not going to mix it as much, we're just going to let it steam. I don't want to move the broccoli around as much because it'll start to break apart. So I'm just going to lightly move the broccoli around and let it steam. Check your broccoli to see if it has fully defrosted. I see this broccoli has a little bit longer to go, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes and our broccoli is pretty steamed, but as I said before, I don't want to move them because the broccoli would just fall apart. And by it being frozen, it's already cooked. I'm just steaming it to get, so it can defrost. We're going to add our beef back in also. So now that we've added the beef and broccoli together, we're gonna go ahead and add that sauce that I made at the beginning. And also the heat is on low, so the sauce can actually stick to the beef and broccoli. We're gonna add a little bit of minced garlic, about a teaspoon of minced garlic, and a little bit more of oyster sauce. A little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit more pepper. And then we're going to mix this really well and take this out of this pot, because all the sauce is going to do is evaporate if I keep it in here. I'm going to go ahead and place this in the bowl, and then I will show you our final product. And here's our homemade shrimp lo mein or stir fry and our homemade beef and broccoli.